What's up guys, Moniz here, and today's a special day because it's the best smartphones of 2017. Everything you see in front of me, I love, and I have zero issues recommending to friends and family. We're gonna do this by category, so best display, best camera, so on and so forth. Then I'm gonna tell you my top favorite 3 picks of 2017. The display is the window to all your communication needs, and if you're using your phone on a daily basis, it better look really good. The first pick is the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. 6.3 inches of beautiful screen real estate, offering one of the brightest, most oversaturated displays on the market. Everything, and I mean everything on this smartphone looks great when you're looking at it. It also gets to 1200 nits of brightness under certain situations. Samsung is killing the industry when it comes to display technology, and the Galaxy Note 8 is a great example of it. But also tied for first place is the iPhone X. It's also using a Samsung panel, but Apple's color profiling is fantastic. They don't oversaturate the colors too much, but just enough to give a nice punchy look. Plus, they're also using True Tone. True Tone is the ability to change the white balance on the display depending on the ambient lighting. So this way you always get a good visual experience. For sound, it comes down to the LG V30. This bad boy has a 32-bit quad DAC inside of it, offering the best audio experience in the world. Combine that with a 3.5mm headphone jack, no matter what headphones you plug inside of it is gonna give you great sound. It also has a lot of other things going for it. A good design, dual cameras, a good display, and of course, great battery life. For the software experience, it comes down to 2 phones. You have the Pixel 2 and the iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus. The 2 and the 2 XL offer the best of Google with stock Android, a few awesome tweaks that make the experience better, and of course, you have that beautiful Google Assistant integration. The iPhone 8, because well, they've been doing a great job for years providing a very smooth and fluid OS, even though this year iOS 11 has been a little buggy, overall it's still pretty stable. The reason why I don't mention the iPhone X is because a lot of the gestures I feel don't make sense, and on top of that, all the apps haven't been optimized for the notch. Plus, iOS and the latest version of Google on the Pixel will get updates the second they're available, whereas all the other devices that are currently on the market need to wait until manufacturers push it out 2 or 3 months down the road. Performance in 2017 has been fantastic. Previous to 2017, it would come down to an iPhone and let's say a Pixel or a OnePlus 3 running stock Android. This year, a lot of the flagship devices feel equally smooth. The ones that stick out to me is the iPhone 8, the iPhone X, the Pixel 2, Pixel 2 XL, the Mate 10 Pro, the Sony Xperia XZ1, and of course, the OnePlus 5T. For battery life, I have different awards. For the best sheer battery performance, it goes to the Mate 10 Pro. Easily 2 days of use without having to charge. In second place, it goes to the Pixel 2 XL, followed by the OnePlus 5T, then the iPhone 8 Plus. Now, if you want the best battery features, so wireless charging, fast wireless charging, and quick charging, the Galaxy lineup like the Note 8 and the S8 provide the best experience. But if you want the fastest quick charging, you gotta go with the OnePlus 5T. Dash charging is the fastest on the market. Smartphone cameras in 2017 have been fantastic. In fact, everything you see on this table takes pretty darn good pictures. But the best camera definitely goes to the Pixel 2. Not only does it take the most consistent pictures, it also has the highest dynamic range and some of the best video stabilization. Plus, there's a separate piece of hardware called the Pixel Visual Core dedicated for better HDR plus photos and open to third-party applications. This means Instagram can tap into it, fine-tune its picture taking, and produce better results. And number 2, it's a tie between the iPhone X and of course the Mate 10 Pro. These guys come in at a close second and also take great pictures. For productivity users, you're definitely going to want to go with the Galaxy Note 8. Not only does it offer one of the best displays on the market, it also offers one of the biggest displays on the market. So you have a lot of screen real estate to work with. Plus, it's one of the most unique phones you can buy. It has an S Pen installed so that you can jot down notes, or if you're an artist, sketch and draw. It has a big battery, great cameras, and the overall experience is fantastic. The best bang for your buck definitely goes to the OnePlus 5T. It didn't win any of the categories, but it tied for performance and has really good battery life. In fact, with phones getting so expensive right now, the only reason to buy a more expensive phone is for the camera or maybe a slightly better display. In every other area, the OnePlus 5T is on par or pretty darn close. This brings me to my favorite smartphones of 2017. If you were to add up all the categories, it would probably come down to the Pixel 2 XL. And quite frankly, yes, that is one of them. But I also have two other smartphones that I really love that I'm using quite consistently. It's the OnePlus 5T and the Mate 10 Pro. Now, a lot of you out there are probably saying, Matt, we only want you to pick one, and I promise you I will. I'm gonna make a whole entire separate video on it, and I'm not gonna tell you which one out of the three is my favorite. Also, it's really hard to say which one is the best smartphone out there because some of you might prefer a display over the camera, others might prefer battery life over the display, so your preferences are gonna be different. But my top three right now are the Mate 10 Pro, the Pixel 2 XL, and of course, the OnePlus 5T. I wanna hear your top 5 favorite smartphones in the comments below, and please subscribe if you wanna find out which one is my favorite out of all of these devices coming up in a video in the near future. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video, and of course, I will see you in the next one.